Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're going to be watching more Agent Carter today.
Okay.
Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
We're on episode 7 of season 2. And yeah, so we love the team, and a lot of stuff happened. Let's see, Peggy and Dan almost kissed. Very close.
They
Yes,
did.
Yes, they did.
Jarvis has the blood vial.
And, you know, Agnes is still, I mean, she's very, it's terrible what's going to happen if
That's
she
right.
gets a hold of that vial. It's going to be absolutely terrible.
And Calvin's no longer.
Calvin,
Yeah,
she did away with her
Yeah.
husband, and she has some
Few
loyalists,
others.
but
Yeah,
how
that's
long?
right.
For how long?
Mm-hmm.
She's going to just keep demanding, and they're just going to have to do whatever she says.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she felt so betrayed there by her husband,
Yeah,
and to
she
kill
did.
him in that way was pretty terrifying. And I kind of thought he was
absorbed.
going to die at some point because, you know, I think he did care for her at one point, but he was very afraid of her too because she was
definitely.
extremely dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I think, yes, he was, he did love her, and he also wanted anything he could be better at. He needed her. He needed her.
He wanted to be successful with her.
Absolutely.
Right, definitely.
You know, with her fame, with being an actress, and, you know, that would just step him up even farther
Right.
with the committee. So, you know, he needed her, but I truly feel that he did love her.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. He was petrified.
How
Sure
amazing
was.
is it that, like, here the members are, like, all your friends are dead, and yet there's, like, 4 remaining or whatnot, and they're like,
Oh my
okay,
God,
whatever
yeah.
you say.
Yeah,
but-
like, okay, we understand the game now. If we don't say yes to whatever you say, we will die.
Yeah, so there's no
right.
choice
That's
really
right.
at all. It's just like terrifying all around. And
Yes.
yeah, so shall we just get into this episode, see what's going to happen next?
Yes.
Let's do it. And we're watching on Disney Plus, like
Okay.
always. So 207 Anvil Studios. Here we are.
Oh, yes, she's so sad, and I love how she has a veil over her face.
Oh, definitely.
Works perfectly.
Yeah.
She killed them.
And half the council. And no one questions her story for one moment.
Than
Oh
ever.
boy.
And that,
Speaking right to Peggy.
I
Okay,
promise you. Thank you.
How romantic.
Oh,
It's our first date.
he's going to be the
Don't be
torturer.
frightened.
I know,
see.
bore me to
Ilse.
tears.
I
is
kind of
the
hope she
best
does get
way to say it.
Yeah.
The Witch of Buchenwald.
Your mother?
This
You're proud
is
of
an
that?
especially persuasive tool.
But you're terrified.
Yeah, I'd stay away from her mouth. She's so light.
Pretty blonde monster holding your leash.
She's going to lie.
Like mother's milk.
Dr. Will, stay with me.
Oh no.
Jarvis is so, like,
How are
absorbed.
you?
Yeah, is he like not even moving?
I know.
An honest
Yeah,
answer.
it's
like a mannequin.
Anything?
I've never received enough from my son that say
She's so witty.
activated or destroyed.
I know he's scared, but I think that's also
Nesby.
with dark matter.
You're really
Zero
close to
matter.
breaking me. Bet I could find a target.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
and you know the
Of all
worst
of them.
part for you? You actually believed.
Yeah.
I think you have to do whatever she says.
That's right.
Whitney? Vern? No? All right, more for me.
Oh, she-
I fail to see the necessity of Mr. Manfredi's and
I need the same rods from the original test. Do you understand me? This is your priority, Vernon.
We're scared of pools now. We're never going to go to the pool again. Breaking Bad, but that's all.
That's right.
Agent Carter.
My childhood. My innocence. You know what that's like.
She acting?
She's acting.
She has to be. It's too extreme. Oh, look how gullible she is. She looks a
Mm-hmm.
little scared.
What a finely crafted piece.
Is she scared?
I disabled the tracking device.
Oh no! He's killing her. I didn't want her to die this way.
Oh,
That's
God.
horrible.
Oh, shit.
For her new boyfriend. He's a scientist.
Stark.
Wilkes.
Oh, that's not possible.
Thank you for the info you did.
All these other things that happened were.
No?
Yes.
No.
Well, I was like doing hold hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm a little confused now.
Oh.
I've never had Hungarian food before.
Oh,
I love it.
That's good. I'd really like to come visit, but I'm looking.
Oh, who's there with them?
Yeah.
Vernon Masters is there.
Yes, Mother. I'm getting enough sleep.
How's your new post, Chief Sousa?
Do
Getting
you
all
want to keep
the
it?
resources and support that you need?
Absolutely.
You sure about that?
They're so smart.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
I'm glad she was smiling.
Little
when
baking
she
biscuits
said that.
along the way.
Can you
Do you
tell
remember
her
those
the
numbers?
numbers? Just in case you know it.
Oh
No.
my God.
Watch our assailants.
Oh, she's so worried.
Is everything all right?
So I can permit you your adventure, Mr. Jarvis. But you must also allow me to wring my hands from time to time.
Let me get this straight. You telling me Rock?
It might be difficult to clean up this Roxxon business. It's gonna cost you time, money. Hell, you might even lose a few friends.
See, he's realistic. He
Yeah.
doesn't care about.
Well, I guess I'll just keep my expectations.
Excited?
Let it out.
Understood.
Something to say, Mr. Jarvis?
Yes. And blushed.
Beg your pardon.
You blushed.
I am not discussing this with you any further, Mr. Jarvis.
You guys are best friends.
You were eavesdropping on our conversation in the van.
I would never.
It's fine.
I may have known Chief Sousa's eyes. So
No.
warm,
No,
yet
no,
so
please,
wide.
no.
Oh, boy.
What a friend.
I am. I don't know what to do.
Ooh.
They should invest in more lighting.
Yeah.
I'm just the distraction.
What?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You heard that?
We weren't planning on that. Oh no, it's not
Oh,
working.
no.
Oh,
Should have
no.
told her the number.
Drop your weapons!
Damn it.
No, sugar.
You move one more inch.
Oh, he's so happy.
Okay.
His suit and everything.
Please tell Mr. Jarvis that he is a very lucky man.
She drank that fast.
Where is Whitney Frost? You want information from me? After you said
She loves it.
Are you all right?
So you can't get out of that at all then.
I guess not.
Well,
Portable.
That's the thing.
Bathroom.
Yes, right.
Awkward.
Even before all this happened.
What happened to you?
What's your plan for me? You stick that pretty little head of yours in the sand all the while knowing
Go, Jarvis.
You.
like Vernon Masters.
I'll deal with Vernon Masters.
Yeah, he got it first.
Carol Lombard. The delayed detonation.
Nice. And they just left it there.
Okay, whoa.
There's work.
6
Still
men
work.
here.
Yes.
No Whitney Frost.
Perhaps they're awaiting Miss Frost.
See her matter in her stuff.
What did she do?
Vernon didn't do this to you. Whitney Frost did. What did you...
Yeah, now it's a whole
Yeah.
different game. It's his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, not on.
Oh no, she was so
And she's
worried.
drunk.
Oh,
Outside the East Wing and have a very pleasant day.
She's just ignoring the alarm.
Maybe
She
she
said
opened it
quiet,
at the same
darling.
time.
yeah.
Oh no.
I really hope she doesn't kill
Completely
him.
vulnerable.
What, is he constructing a palladium core? The man's a certifiable genius.
That's gonna suck. He just got back,
come
and now
on,
he's gonna
that's-
die. If he was a ghost, she probably wouldn't be able to get to him.
Rest.
Now, what happens if you step out of this?
Oh, come on. No.
Oh no.
Oh, come on.
Maybe he can fight it and take it for himself.
Oh, boy.
Where's Anna?
Oh, this is horrible.
Get out of here!
Yeah, because he got ink. Oh, he got out this time.
Get out.
Yeah.
You are stronger, Dr. Wilkes. You don't need that contraption at all. We can help each other understand it. We can help each other control
You
it.
can't control it. No one can. It's a force of destruction. Look at what it's done.
Would you be scrubbing toilets? Shining shoes for a living?
Boy, don't-
Has there ever been a day where you felt like a real man in this country?
Doc, but
Don't roll your
I wouldn't
eyes.
take that tone with me.
What's she gonna do to him?
If you think
Whoops.
Nice shot.
Oh,
Don't go out there. Don't go out there for your
don't go out
safety.
there.
No! Oh no! He went out again.
I didn't. Just throw that right back at him.
Oh,
Wow.
Go.
Oh no!
Come on.
No!
No!
He's gonna say it!
No! He did shoot her!
Way to go.
Holy crap! She's gonna go for like a leg or something? She just shoot her right in the gut?
Oh, jeez.
Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going right for it.
Her breathing is shot.
Yeah, no.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, good daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
That's him, yeah.
Rough night.
Yeah.
Surprised a couple of burglars.
for everyone involved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what you need?
A
A
vacation.
nice long rest.
Go ahead. Your life isn't for long either, Vern.
She's still in surgery.
She better survive. Oh, that was so sad.
That was so
And
sad.
there.
She was so- yeah,
I mean, it could
she
happen
was
to
so-
anyone,
she
but
was-
like here, she was so worried
That's right, she was.
for him, and then she was the one in danger. I mean, she
God.
is incredible in so many things, but I was shocked to see her go out there. Like she has
I
no
had
experience. Like how
no
Yeah.
inkling that she was going to do that. I
Me
thought she
neither.
was
I
just
was
going to watch
wondering.
them, you know,
Wow.
drive away.
I know, like it's so
Yeah, she
dangerous. They
allowed her.
kidnapped Wilkes, and you go out there just talking to them. Like, don't do that. I'm like, you're gonna get hurt in some way. Like you witnessed them, you saw their faces, and
Brittany doesn't care. She just shoots.
well, she stopped at first. She tried to
Yeah, she did, but she
not
still
have
did.
her harmed. Then immediately, she was one who grabbed the gun and shot. her
Yeah,
at the
if they
end.
weren't
Right.
driving up, I think it would have been.
Yeah, that's what
something
yeah.
made her do
Still
it.
shot.
But
Yeah.
it was just such a quick change. To be like,
Yeah.
oh, never mind. Never
Yeah,
mind.
and
Any
for
distraction.
Anna to know how dangerous Frost is and to still do that, I mean, she was so worried about Jarvis leaving because she liked him lying before. Like,
That's
oh,
right,
everything's
yes.
fine, you know. But now that she knows what he's really up
yeah.
against, then she started getting really worried. So she knew how Frost was,
Yeah,
you know,
potentially.
potentially.
Yeah.
And
Oh
but
my
she's just so
God.
brave
Yeah.
because she really wanted to, you know, she was pissed off, you know, you take her friend and she thought he needed that chamber. But
Yeah.
man,
I think he might have needed the chamber, but once him
he got
and
some more, yeah.
Agnes did that interaction, I think he got a little stronger where he
Yes.
didn't need it at that moment.
Yeah.
Right,
So it's
and
probably
I
still
guess it's temporary too, yeah.
Yeah, so
Strong.
I wonder over time if they keep absorbing powers, you know, maybe Agnes will be weaker and Wilkes will get stronger and be able to
maybe.
maintain
Right.
being physical. But yeah, like the whole thing is it's just Agnes, or sorry, it's just Anna who, it's just such a shock to see what
Yeah.
happened to her.
I know it. I
And she
know.
better survive,
And
because this is
poor
going to be so
Jarvis,
awful.
that was just his whole life right there. And he's just sitting there, just
Oh,
completely
yeah.
depleted. He will not leave until he finds out if she's okay.
Yeah, and
Shame.
either way, I mean, I really hope she survives for one thing, but I don't know if he'll want to continue with this anymore. Like after that happening, he might always want to be home.
Might be. Yeah.
Right.
Might be.
I don't know. It can really change you, you know.
Yeah.
But I do love Peggy really being a good friend, and you know, vice versa too. Like they are such a great support system, and even Jarvis talking to her about her love life.
Yeah, because he knows, you know, and and she doesn't want to talk about it at first, but like, who else can you talk to about this? You know, he is really her best friend.
Yeah,
you know, it's a good platonic relationship, and you know, he doesn't mind. You know, come on, we gotta chat this up because you're in a little pickle here, girl.
Yeah, and that's because she's so professional and she
is.
doesn't know how to open up in like those, I don't say weaker details, but they're more embarrassing for her. So for her to like talk to Jarvis, and he was like awesome for really talking to her about it, and he wouldn't let up. Like he's like, okay, well, not really, but you know, just about having two suitors, and like she didn't mean to let anyone on, but. You know, or lead anyone on, but like she, it just happened.
It just happened, exactly.
She really cares for both of them. She does have respect. She wasn't trying to mess with anyone.
Right, and Daniel's relationship has been a long time coming, whereas Jason, you know, she hit it off with him very, you know, quickly. I mean, they just befriended each other very swiftly. So, I mean, they're genuine relationships, and it's nice to see it in their own respect, but it's a hard decision, you know.
Yeah, and they are really good. There's a lot of good chemistry there too, and I really do like Wilkes. I am worried for him now, and with his aggression too that we've been seeing, and then he kind of snaps out of it, where I think he's going to get worse. I'm so afraid they're going to kill him off, and I say that a lot, but I hope that's not an easy way out, because I think he's a cool character. And I hope because of the love triangle, they won't just like get rid of him, and then she'll be like, oh. I mean, she loves Dan anyways. They've been together since the first season. And they're really good friends, and they really do have a lot of history together. But anyways, I just hope Wilkes doesn't die and ends that chapter, you know.
I know.
But yeah, I agree that Peggy and Daniel I want together, because like they've been longtime friends, a very long time.
They've been through a lot together, and for her to find out that he's not the chief, I mean, that was a big red flag. But how great of a friend was she to hang up that phone call and then go right to Jarvis and just hold his hand? If any other circumstance, she was,
oh my God, Jarvis, really good point too.
Jarvis, we have to go. You know, Daniel's in trouble. But she had to be there for him at that moment, and she had to reciprocate. Because
that's a good point, because that was like, that's huge. It really is, because she's so worried for Daniel. She really cares for Jarvis too, and this is a huge thing. Anna could die,
right?
And so she has to be there.
And he can't be alone when he finds out either way. He can't be alone.
Yeah. And I never saw Dottie being so scared, too.
Yeah, all that talk, and I get it, like in the Red Room or whatever, you know, like the Black Widows. Like this is the beginning of it, of that whole thing, where she's so tough, and she talks about all the torture she did to herself, but then immediately with Agnes, she just like loses it. But I can't imagine how painful that was. You saw the black goo inside of her, all the zero matter, and then she's been weird ever since. So she must be part of Agnes, or just getting...
there's something in her neck. I guess she did.
She pushed her down.
She put the tracker back on her so they can go to her, so she can get to in the necklace. So Peggy can get to her, but so she can also be separated from Wilkes. But maybe she put something in her neck too to be like really weird.
Maybe I didn't even think that. I was thinking that because of the weird, she was almost dissolving it in so much pain that I was thinking that there was something permanently done to her.
Could be, because I didn't think, when she's filling up the zero matter in her throat, I'm like, now you're asking her a question. I don't think she's going to be able to answer you.
And you could just reverse that,
Yeah, and she did. But I was like, okay, you just asked her a question.
And this is a light critique. I love how the characters dress, and I love their makeup, but I'm always so impressed on how that's the point where it's supposed to be very elegant, but even with Dottie, like no matter what she goes through, being in a trunk for a while or getting tortured, her makeup is always perfect, her hair is always perfect.
Yes,
like
yes,
everyone's
yes.
like that, you know?
Yes.
And even talking about how she used to torture herself, pull out her own teeth, and yes, they can like give you crowns, bridges, dentures to make, you know, and they look pretty real. And you know, her skin is so flawless, and she wears a lot of things that are kind of revealing. So I'm like, well, where did you burn yourself? But who knows? Like, there is, I'm sure, she has scars from all the torture she did to herself. But I do like her character. I think her and Peggy are so interesting together because they're like enemies, but they do have that respect.
They do, and they were untying themselves almost at the same time.
That's right.
Challenging. Then the Jarvis got it. Jarvis
Yes,
won. That was great. I love that. Yeah, that was so awesome.
I knew that thing was that contraption he had was going to backfire in some way. I thought it was, he wasn't going to be able to put the numbers in, and Peggy didn't know the combination, so I thought that was going to be a thing. But he actually didn't even remember the numbers. He did
the wrong code.
He did the wrong code. He couldn't put the numbers.
Which is so funny because it makes it so complicated. So I wish like he did tell Peggy because she's so smart too.
Because she would have just repeated, "No, it's not that. It's this."
Yeah, because like under pressure, or if he got injured before he could set it off, and like, okay, use it now. That's it. Safety's on for everybody else. But that was funny. Oh, that's the delayed code. You gotta love the show for that. It's so great. Yeah. Just ties it all in. Just perfect. But yeah, so Wilkes, do you think he is going to like turn evil? I'll just plainly say it like that. Do you think the Zero Matter's gonna completely take him over? Do you think he'll be able to fight off Agnes?
I think he's going to be able. He's going to take him over, but I think he's going to fight off Agnes too.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think he could even sacrifice himself.
Yeah,
like he might take it all and have no choice but to kill himself, because I don't know how they can completely reverse.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's going to pass away, but I think he's going to take it from Agnes
and ultimate sacrifice,
because he knows how terrible this would be for the world. I mean, really, it's that important. And whereas there's no end to her madness. You know, she's just always going to want more and more and more.
It's so dangerous,
to keep it going.
And she's so powerful, and then she has the mob. She has Joe with her, and it looks like that they're more of a couple now, almost.
I know.
He always talks like that, anyways. But they're a lot closer now.
Yeah, because he knows
she has the power.
He has to do it.
Yeah, and he's just like cool about it because he's like, oh, power, this works. This is great. Everyone fears me. They fear you. We're friends. It's good. But Vernon too, just going after Daniel like that, like that's
he's gonna.
sick.
I can just see that he's gonna die soon.
I know we want that. We're so bad. We're like, die.
Yeah, I do. I want that to be happening.
Yeah, man. So
poor
Anna,
Daniel, you know.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and Anna especially. I hope she pulls through, but
I hope so.
That was a pretty close gunshot right to her belly, so I don't know.
That's like painful. Not that I know, but like you hear things on like getting shot in the gut is like one of the worst
and
painful shots.
It was pretty close. It wasn't too close, but still.
What do you mean?
Like it was close range.
Yeah. Poor thing. And all this time, she's such a sweetie too.
I know. And she was having such fun time drinking all that expensive.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'm like $20 for wine. No, give me the 15 bottles.
Like this is what was it? 500, and he was going to open up the $1,000 one.
I know, something really expensive. The next one's 1,000. Yeah, it's like wow, I can't even imagine. Have you guys ever drank anything that expensive? I am so curious because I know it does taste really good. People have told me that, but it's pretty amazing to me. I'm sure it's very smooth. So until next time, guys. This is a really hard ending. Huge cliffhanger. And we can't wait to watch the next episode. So you can check out the links below if you want to check out our full reaction to the next episode. That's available now. If you're watching on our Patreon, thank you so much for your support. And just subscribing, guys, to our YouTube channel, to our Vimeo is amazing. Please. And on our Patreon. So we love you guys. Thank you for all the support. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.